From the moment we wake up, we are surrounded by sugar. It's in our morning coffee, our breakfast cereal, and even the bread we toast. We find it lurking in sauces, dressings, and condiments. Even seemingly healthy options like yogurt and granola bars often contain hidden sugars. This constant exposure to sweetness shapes our cravings and influences our dietary choices. While it adds flavor, overconsumption of sugar has serious health consequences. Understanding our attraction to sugar is the first step toward healthier choices. Our love affair with sugar begins on the tongue. Taste buds detect sweet molecules and send signals to our brainstem. This activates brain regions involved in pleasure and reward. The signal reaches the cerebral cortex, where sweetness is interpreted. This pleasurable experience is evolutionarily advantageous. Ancestors relied on sweet taste receptors to find energy-dense foods. Today, this adaptation is a liability with processed foods. Our brains, wired to seek sweetness, now face an overabundance. At the heart of sugar's allure lies dopamine, a neurotransmitter often referred to as the feel-good chemical. Dopamine plays a crucial role in the brain's reward system, a complex network of neural pathways responsible for reinforcing behaviors essential to survival and reproduction. When we engage in activities that promote our well-being, such as eating or socializing, our brains release dopamine, creating a sense of pleasure and encouraging us to repeat these behaviors. Sugar, it turns out, is a master manipulator of this reward system. When we consume sugary foods, our brains are flooded with dopamine, particularly in areas associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine surge creates a powerful feeling of satisfaction and well-being, reinforcing the desire to consume more sugar. This dopamine-driven reward cycle is not inherently problematic. In fact, it is essential for our survival, motivating us to engage in behaviors that promote our well-being. However, the intense dopamine rush triggered by sugar can hijack this system, leading to excessive consumption and potentially harmful consequences for our health. Section 4. Sugar versus balanced meals. A tale of two rewards. While both sugar and balanced meals activate the brain's reward system, there are crucial differences in how they do so. Consuming a balanced meal, rich in nutrients and fiber, leads to a gradual and sustained release of dopamine. This slow and steady dopamine response promotes feelings of satiety and contentment, signaling to our bodies that our nutritional needs are being met. Sugar, on the other hand, triggers a rapid and intense dopamine spike, leading to a fleeting sense of euphoria followed by a crash as blood sugar levels plummet. This roller coaster of highs and lows keeps us coming back for more, seeking to recreate that initial rush of pleasure. The problem with this sugar-induced dopamine roller coaster is that our brains quickly adapt to these intense highs. Over time, we need to consume more and more sugar to achieve the same level of reward, leading to a vicious cycle of cravings and overconsumption. Section 5. Taming the sugar cravings. Understanding the science behind sugar's powerful effects on the brain is crucial for breaking free from its grasp. By recognizing sugar's addictive potential and its impact on our reward system, we can make conscious choices to moderate our intake and prioritize our long-term health. Reducing our consumption of processed foods, reading food labels carefully, and opting for naturally sweet alternatives are just a few steps we can take to regain control over our sugar cravings.